Okay, I think we're all good. I think we're just about ready to start. Good afternoon. Going to play a little bit of some of my C64 games this afternoon. I just had my lunch, just sat down with a coffee. I thought, well, what else am I going to do? Might have a few things to do later on, so. What time is it here? It is 2:10. And it's still light outside. Makes a change for me to be streaming in the afternoon, but it's usually Wednesdays when I do the afternoons, but start off with something easy. Well, not easy actually. No sound. No, you're right. Why was that? Right, let's try again. You should be able to. Right, let's try now. Dang it! It's because I'm screwing around with the sound. Right, now I can start. Now I'll start. Third time lucky. This game is not easy. So what plans have you got for today then, Sean? Anything fun? Oh, so a busy day, but ah, crap. Yeah, you can hear me now. Good. Busy but good. As long as it's good, that's the main thing, right? So tomorrow's a shopping and cooking day. Crap. Really not on form today with this. So you can hear me now, Javera? Well, I'm going to be doing some streaming some of this C64 stuff for a little while, and then I've got a bookcase to build later on. That'll be fun. I've got a flat pack bookcase in the other room. But this game's not very easy at the best of times, but it's really... All these guys coming at you with guns and rocket launchers, and all you've got, and flamethrowers, and all you've got is a frickin' knife. Come on. I do not like these guys here. Well, it's a slight improvement. Getting better. Yeah, I'm not much looking forward to doing that bookcase, but needs to be done. Literally, the old one we had, the back fell off it, the side came loose. I moved it because I rearranged the furniture in the living room, and I moved the bookcase, and the side just went. So we got a new one. So I spent this morning taking the old one apart and dumping it outside. And this evening, when my wife wakes up, we're going to try and do the put the new one together. She's having a sleep at the minute. Hence the fact that I'm streaming now. I know another guy who streams this game, and he always says when they get close like that, it looks like they're hugging. They're hugging each other. I know, it does make it a lot better. I mean, I could put the main light on while I'm streaming. I only have my desk lamp on. I've got two lights. I've got a big floor lamp in the corner, and I've got a main light, obviously. So I could put that on while I'm streaming, but it seems to work for me having it dark. But I do like it when the sun's coming in the window, it's nice. I mean, I've still got the curtains shut, but... This is one of those games originally designed for the arcade, and to keep putting your money in, to keep taking your money, hence the fact it's so hard. But, well, that's a better first run, anyway, first run. It's easier to see me. Is that a good thing? I mean, like I said, I could put my floor lamp on or my desk or my main light on when I'm streaming at night and make it easier, but it's just how it is for me. I just prefer to have the desk lamp. Silly codger. I like it. You coming back to visit soon? Oh, cool. Let me know if you come North Cambridgeshire way. Seriously though, nice. So you plan on visiting your cousin and taking like a trip around the UK or something? I'm not suggesting anything, but I have a train station literally 15 minutes walk down the road here. Harry Potter. That's somewhere where me and my wife would like to go sometime, but the problem is because she's not well all the time, it's difficult for her to travel. She's actually met him. she's actually been in his apartment because she used to be friends with his ex-girlfriend, the Daniel Radcliffe. So she hasn't met him, but she used to talk to him online. But she met his girlfriend. She spoke to him online, and she'd been to his apartment one time. He wasn't there, but he was in America at the time. But she hasn't spoken to him for years. I spoke to him once on Facebook. There was a house for sale where my parents live, and he was wanting to buy it as like a business investment. And he said if he bought it, we could rent like the bottom floor of it or something. But it never happened. Or one of the floors, like as an apartment. Which I could do with, because my tenancy's up for renewal in a month, and I've no idea if we're going to get another one. The last thing I need to be doing is moving, but that's another story. I thought you were saying that in German, obviously, chat translator. I don't know yet. I'm hoping not. But we'll see. Yeah, we're lucky enough to have been here. 2016 we moved in here. The landlord is fine, except he doesn't like to spend much money if something goes wrong. He likes to fix it cheaply, but he does fix it. But the estate agent is absolute rubbish. Keeps trying to get us kicked out. We've been trying again. So we'll see what happens. He's going to turn around and shoot, I know he is. I knew what you were going to do. I'll tell you what, that's good. Good news, Javera. I'm hoping, I wish I could afford to buy a house, but I can't afford to buy one. So we have to rent, unfortunately. Entirely likely, if we have to move in March, we'll have to go and live with my parents for a couple of months. Which will be a right headache. So, but anyway, I'm thinking negative here. It might not happen. A real estate agent, realtor, what do you call them over there? We call them estate agents. It's the same thing. Yeah, it is. Well, I was living there. It's real estate. Yeah, they are the same thing. Ah, poo. I sometimes wish our landlord would drop them and just have it, because he's got his own manager, if you like, who I deal with. So just get rid of the stupid agents. All they want is to get us out, him to re-rent the house to somebody for more money. I tried it before, it didn't work, so hopefully it won't work this time. Because with my wife in the position she's in, we definitely don't need to be moving. No, I'm not living in the bought house. I wish I was. No, I don't know what he wants to do. I haven't heard from him yet. The agent has been saying things to him about we're not looking after the house properly, and we're not cleaning properly, and we're not doing this, and we're not doing that. So he might just turn around and say, well, they've been in here for 4 years, I really don't care as long as they're paying the rent. Or he might turn around and say, okay then, I won't renew the tenancy. They always do this. Whenever the tenancy is up for renewal, they come in and do an inspection and they try and find things wrong. I've done it before. The last time he said, no, I'll want them to stay. So, we'll see. Who are doing? Hello? How are you doing? On this fine Saturday afternoon? Unfortunately, when you rent a house, you don't have a lot of rights, and if you're stuck in a situation where you can't really afford to buy one anywhere decent, but you have to rent, and you kind of like, so we always look for other places around this time of year. Well, if we were asked to leave and we didn't, we'd have the bailiffs and the police and everybody else around here to get us out. And they could get us out of the house to leave. Then they could come in, the landlord could change the locks, and then dump all our stuff out. Well, they wouldn't dump it out, they'd put it in storage, or they'll do something with it, but that's basically what they do. If you stay beyond, we won't. If he asks us to leave, we'll leave. But it'd just be a pain in the rear. We'll find somewhere else to rent. It'd be a pain in the bum. The game you played on the NES, was it Russian Attack? Because that is very, very similar to this. Yeah, well, I lived in America, and I lived in a rented house in America, so I know it's a bit difficult to get squatters out. It can be difficult to get rid of tenants here. It takes a long time to actually physically evict somebody. Yeah, Russian Attack and Greenberry, they're pretty much the same game. Yeah, exactly, Guerrero, that's what I was just saying. Morning, Queds. hate it when I hear noises when I've got my headphones on. Me? In Scotland? What's going on? I ain't in Scotland. No, I'm about 100 miles north of London. Cambridgeshire, probably about, I don't know how far from Cambridge I am. Peterborough, between Cambridge and Peterborough, if you know those two towns. Those two cities, I mean. Without giving away my exact location on stream. And my address, so everybody comes round? I don't think so. I'll give the address if I have to move. And the landlord kicks me out, then you can all come round and squat, and so you can't get the house back. And it'll well disrupt my streaming as well. Can't have it doing that. Because I have to get a setup. I have to get a temporary setup at my parents' house. Then I'd have to get a permanent setup somewhere. Like I say, if I'm still living here, there's a train station, so I could get to London quite easily. Or somewhere like that. Take me long at all to get to London from here. Or wherever. Oh no, I wasted that. Not that I needed it anyway. Ian! Thank you for subscribing. 7 months. How's it going today, Ian? How's your Saturday going? Final Fantasy X? That you mean? PS3 one I have. I don't know whether I've got to start that again because I didn't level the people up properly and I'm kind of struggling with it. But I'll give it a go. Ah, you got it on your Switch. Cool. Dang. Complete Greenberry? Bloody heck. Is it even possible? That's what happens when you don't look what you're doing. They walk into the mines. I guess it was a trap, Webs. I don't know. Why would they send one guy into an enemy base with a knife? That's what I can never understand. Another question I've got, Quebs, is why did I have a dream about you sword fighting somebody when I don't even know what you look like? I don't know what it was. I can't remember the details of it, but there was a guy, you and another guy, and you were like, I don't know whether you were actually sword fighting or whether you were just doing like fencing or something, but it was weird. Oh yeah, they've got no faces, have they? It's absolutely right. You see, questions are endless here. Life is full of more questions than answers. Ah, yeah. Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes. So they don't have they have no eyes. My cat bit me today. She was on my desk and we were having some fuss, and she laid right across my mouse, so I tried to put my hand underneath her to use my mouse and she bit me. She's a little bugger for biting when she wants to be. There was the one that you normally see sitting in the chair over there. She's alright, she's lovely, but she got a little bit upset with me. She can do that, she can bite. Damn. But today, look, I have my other cat in the chair. I have Benny in the chair today. He doesn't bite. I don't think he's ever bitten or scratched. Well, she tends to do that if you're not paying her enough attention, or if you try and move her out of the way. She doesn't like being picked up either. I think Benny's there again, Queb's guard in case the fun police come, like he was last time. In case you decide to get the fun police after me. But there are no save states in this game, so... That was crap yesterday. That my stream sniper alert didn't work properly, did it? Somebody followed and you just saw half the video and no sound. So I'll have to fix that. But I figured out how to edit them without having to redo the whole lot. So hopefully I can go in there and sort it out. I'll temporarily put another one in there until I can sort that one. I might go back to Streamlabs because Stream Elements sucks. You can't even put it won't even let me put a subscriber alert in. It just doesn't take it. When I try and put it in, it don't accept it. So I don't know, I've got to mess around. I've also got to get some emotes, some better Twitch TV emotes. Haven't sorted them out yet. I've got to do something a bit better with the Willy coins. I don't like that. Become a VIP for the day and all that crap. I'd rather have a different one in there. But I've got to figure out something to put. I could see the stream sniper thing, but I'd have to then physically play it rather than put a command in to Like you do, Quotes. Because I'm not a software developer by any means. Yeah, I could do that. I'm thinking about starting my stream similar time, either just before you start or about a similar time, and then just hopping on your multiplayer Discord, and then we can just talk to each other. It's going to be to talk on Discord. Obviously, you've got to have the Discord window in front. So to see my chat, I'm going to have to figure out how to do some kind of split screen thing on my PC so I can have Discord open and see my chat at the same time. I don't have to see the stream, the game on the screen. I just have to see my OBS chat. I think you can pop the chat out though, can't you? But I don't know. I'll see. I'll figure it out before Monday. You have a soft cuddly wiener dog, no biting. We have the dogs. My dog, he doesn't bite at all. He's a big old softy. He's getting on a bit though. I don't know how much longer we're going to have him for. But hopefully he's got a few years left in him. Took him for a walk this morning. He was excited. I had to tell him off because he tried to lunge across the road. I normally tell him wait, and he's normally good, but he saw another dog and he went to run out across the road without stopping. I was like, no, you don't do that. It's only my one cat that bites. Well, my other one does as well. Or my other girl one does, but she doesn't bite. This Maisie, she bites hard. She hurts. She bites. Does that mean when you stream, Quebs, you sit back on there? It'd be a bit difficult though, wouldn't it, to stream sitting back like that? Unless you were streaming off a console, you might be able to do it that way. But that was weird though, when we were doing Mario Kart the other night, how I had to plug my webcam in to make my mic come on. The webcam wasn't even on, but I guess it must be something to do with the settings. I've got the drivers set up for the USB ports for streaming, I guess. But the mic was not working, and I plugged my webcam in, and boom, the mic came on. And there's no microphone on my webcam, so it's definitely my mic here that I'm using to talk through. So I have absolutely no idea why that happened. That was weird. But I picked up my Switch, saw you guys were on, started playing a couple of games handheld, and I thought, Simon, you silly sod, they're probably in Discord. Why don't you go and join them so you can talk to them? So that's what I did. And then that's why I plugged my headphones in. You could try shouting across the room. It sounded like that's what you were doing when we were playing Mario Kart the other day. You sounded like you were across the room from the mic. You guys are probably like, oh, Simon's here. Well, where is he? Why is he not in Discord? I was like, oh yeah, I better get in there. That way they can give me a hard time. In a good way. I don't do multiplayer games. I don't have a webcam. I don't have a mic. Or I don't stream. No cam, no mic. Might have a mic. No cam. Might have a cam. I don't play multiplayer games. Oh no, I don't do that. Yeah, multiplayer games. Oh, she's doing practicing a Mario Kart, is she? So will she be playing with us on Monday? I wish I could get Vicky to do it, but she hasn't got a Switch, so she'd have to play. We'd have to play split screen on mine, which would be a bit. Or she'd have to do what Flips did the other day and swap with me. But she won't talk. She won't go on camera, and she won't talk on the mic. So. She won't sit in front of the camera. I say you should. I felt like saying you should. People would like to meet you. But no way. I never get her to do that. She'll come in here to ask me something and she'll say, turn your mic off, turn your mic off, turn your mic off. But I think I've got her on the mic a couple of times. Because she's come in and spoken to me with the mic on. Yeah, unfortunately, you won't see her. Exactly. Hey, Vintage Classic Gamer. Yeah, I've got a fan base now. How are you doing? I've no idea what my view count is. I've not looked. I know that Quebs, Sean and Gerber and Ian might be in here, but anybody else I've no idea. I know the people who are talking. $11's not bad for a Saturday afternoon. I'm doing okay. I'm getting an early stream in today because I've got some stuff to do later. So I thought I'd do a bit of C64 this afternoon. But it's not turned off, I just don't look at it. I can't see it I can't see it. I can see it if I go onto my dashboard. But I can't see it in OBS. I can't see it on any of the screens. It just relaxes me if I think, oh, I've got 20 viewers now. Oh my god! Or I haven't got any viewers, and I start falling asleep and going quiet. So it's just, I was struggling last night, I was dozing off, I had to go and get a bottle of Coke to keep me awake. Well, I'm not convinced I need to keep my bitrate up this high because on the app it goes all stuttery sometimes. I know when I'm playing high speed stuff like Mario Kart, Crash Team Racing, some of the PS4 games, it gets pixelated if you're watching on the desktop. But I'm not going to turn, I've got my bitrate set up to 3500, I'm not setting it up any higher, otherwise my stream will start suffering. Damn. Obviously I'm not going to spend the whole stream playing this game, but I would like to see if I can get to the second stage. I came close once. This is, nah, this is emulator. I don't have a Commodore 64 unfortunately. So every time I play Commodore or Amiga stuff it's all emulated, but I do have some of the more modern consoles like the Switch, the PS3, PS4, have a lot of PC stuff, but unfortunately all my stuff like this has to be emulated at the moment. But yes, it's emulator. Yeah, I wish I did. I used to have an Amiga 1200 back in the day, and I had a C64. I'd love to have them just for nostalgia's sake, and I would try and get them up and running for streaming if possible. But it's something to think about, possibly. But as long as it's not your TED chip, Ian. Those TED chips, I don't think you can even get them anymore, can you? If they go wrong. Anyway, Ian, did you ever get your Amiga sorted out? What I used to emulate, I used C64 forever, which is based on Vice emulator. Vice is a good one for C64. You don't have to pay for C64 forever, but I did the Amiga one because I wanted it set up properly. Because and the C64 one came bundled with it. Well, thank you for the host, Catherine. Ah, my alerts are too far over. Okay. I can fix that. I can quite easily fix that. How are you doing today? Unfortunately, the best music is in this game is when you die. And dying isn't good. The music's alright, but the death itself isn't good. I'll fix that those alerts in a moment. At least it worked. So I know why. Let me just quickly... I'm probably going to change games in a minute, but before I do, I'm not going to sit through the whole thing, but you want to tape load of music. I'm not going to sit through the whole loading screen. Probably going to change to another C64 game in a minute. There you go. Well, like I say, Vice is a good one to use if you want the free one. And it's not too difficult to set up. There you go. Okay, Sean, nice to see you again. Have a good day if I don't see you before the end of it. Yeah, C64 Forever is a good one, but it's not free, unfortunately. Well, it does take a little while to load, so we'll go for... That's not the right one. Because I've got one version of this game that doesn't seem to like to work properly. We'll go to some Rainbow Island now. Damn stuttering problem again. There's not a lot I can do about that at this stage. There we go. Speedrun tactics. Sometimes it's easy just to do it fast, but you can get yourself in a bit of a muddle if you do it wrong. Well, you can fast forward through the loading on this, but you can also then save snapshot of it when it's loaded, so next time you do, you don't even have to load it. Or you've got the turbo load button at the top that you can press. Yeah, warp, that's it, Ian. I think in Vice you can do that as well, because this basically is the Vice emulator underneath. The bosses on this game, it's, if you get to the top, at least the first 3 bosses, the top left corner quickly, and shoot a load of rainbows out, you can do them easily, but if you don't, it can mess you up. And they see how now I've started screwing up. If you don't get to that point quickly, you can get in the middle with them. I'll be alright till I get to about the 3rd island, and then I'll probably be screwed once I get up to there, but we shall see. You see, sometimes you can get yourself caught in a rut with it, like I just did there. There we go. Yeah, I have played it a lot, and I'm still not very good at it when it comes to the 3rd, when I get to the 3rd island, so... I've been on the 5th before, but not for ages. I did get on the 4th a while ago when I streamed it. But there's that vampire boss, and he's not easy. Is it the sequel to Bubble Bobble, or is it just related? Because I know there's a Bubble Bobble 2 as well. I know it's related to Bubble Bobble because it's the same, one of the same guys, isn't it? Bubble, Bobble, whatever his name is. Because the rainbows are going to be gone. There we go. Alright, now I've screwed up. I didn't get up there fast enough. Now we've got Dracula's and Skeletons. We have a bit of Dracula and Skeleton. Damn, the desk is all falling apart. That's not good. There we go. Yeah, because I know it was something to do with Bubble Bobble, but whether it, I could never figure out whether it was. I kept hearing conflicting stories whether it was actually Bubble Bobble 2 or just a related game. I always thought it was Bubble Bobble 2, but then I was told no, there is a Bubble Bobble 2, and I felt like saying yeah, it's this, but I don't know. Oh, so this was Bubble Bobble 2 and then they released one later. That makes sense as well. I did wonder about that too. Hello, Ikaru. Chat translator is a moron. Asked Nintendo why you shouldn't rename games. Yeah. People get very, very touchy about exactly what a game is and what a game should be. And I can quite understand why people do as well. Speedrun strats, yeah. I'm not purposely trying to do speedrun strats. I'm just doing it the way I normally do it. Help! I knew there was no escaping from that. We'll have another go, see how we get on this time. turbo load's disabled, I think, on that. I think you'll find. But that's not long enough for turbo load anyway. Well, the warp load is disabled on it. Oh goodness me! No! I'm gonna run out of time. I guess my speaker and strats aren't working very well anymore. Yeah, a lot of times load times are quite long, even on the disc versions. I've lost my mojo. So what they say, my mojo's gone? Not a surprise really, but there you go. The Dracty's and skeletons will do it to you. So you go down there and I'll go up here. That works for me. Spiders don't last long around here. Those spiders just yesterday in the torchlight weren't lasting long either. As it stands though, there's nothing I can do about this loading time. I can't even warp it, it's all disabled. So it might already have a turbo load. It doesn't look like it's got a turbo load on it though. It looks like it's loading standard speed, different disc. something in my friggin' eye. Oh. I think I got an eyelash in my eye. Hopefully it'll sort itself out without me having to mess around with it too much. Dang it, didn't want that, but it is what it is. Hey, no, not the way down there. Hold on a minute, Quebs, I'll have a look what you said in a minute. What's that? For Monday, I've set up a tournament in case we get more than 12 people. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Nice. You see, I probably won't be able to see your stream chat, or hear you talking, or hear your stream. But what I will do is I'll be able to hear you, so you just have to talk to me. Oh, okay. So do you have to put that in, or do you have to wait till? Can you just put that in? Is that what you put in to join the tournament? Yeah. I'm not sure how to set the tournaments, how to do them. You just put your code in, do you? Goodbye. Now there's no way I'm going to do that just for 3 lives and just 1 extra credit. Can you do me a favour though, Quebs? Pop me that code in a PM or a Discord message or something so I can find it easier when I stop streaming, rather than having to muck around with it now. Are you going to have a beer now? Why not? It's the weekend. Harpers 3? Well, it's Harpers 3 where I am anyway. That skeleton was waiting for me. Nasty skeleton. The so-called speedrun strats don't work so well on this level because there's too many missiles flying around. You only have to make the dying sound once. I get the point. I'm dead. I'm dead. Thank you. Well, I'm not dead. I'm talking about I was just dead in the game. So I went to the doctor's yesterday. I had a problem. He said, "Well, I'm afraid, Miss Simon." I nearly gave away my last name then. "I'm afraid, Simon, that you're dead." Ripoo! C64, yes. And thank you for hosting. Okay. How are you today, Rupert? I'm doing okay. Well, all you got to do is go on my Instagram anyway. You see what my last name was. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal if I do say it, but I almost said it. So I'm not doing very well here, am I? W G B. Yeah, that's my name. Wogaba. Wogaba. Simon Wogaba. I might have to sort my eye out because I've got eyelash in it. It doesn't seem to be coming out on its own. Oh, you still got to order the keyboard. I remember you saying about the keyboard. Some of the membranes were knackered, weren't they? Or the membrane was knackered. Just, you know what I mean. Oh, so it's not easy if you, even as if you can take one and make a good one out of it, is it, Ian? So if your Amiga 500 Plus keyboard would fit in it, I'm assuming it would. All the 500 Plus is a dumbed down 1200 really. And not even that dumbed down really. Our 1200 is expensive though, Rupu. I wouldn't mind an Amiga 1200 either, but that's the one I'd choose to get if I was to get an Amiga. I'd want the 1200. Last time I played this, I did better than I'd ever done before on it. I get the impression that probably is not going to happen today. Alright, thanks for the lurker, Ikaru. Well, my Amiga 1200 was the last computer I had before I got my PC. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, 83%. But by the time I got my PC, they were already moving over to PCs anyway. The Amiga was nearing the end of its life, unfortunately. And ironically, my first PC was a fucking SCOM PC. The very company that destroyed the Amiga. So that makes me a traitor in two ways. Getting a PC in the first place, and then getting a freaking SCOM one. Better, because I've got to stage 3. Well, Amiga and Commodore and all that will never die really, will it? People like us keep it alive. And that's another reason why I support emulators. It's keeping the games alive. I know you get these people that are all, oh, you're using an emulator, oh, you're using an emulator. But could have probably got closer, but I was just after the Catherine should be hosting me. I came up and he was hosting me, so maybe you want to refresh your page, Rupu. But his stream is probably on. Yeah. If you're still seeing it. You see, it's different, Ian. I had a 1200 back in the day, so that's why I would want a 1200. But an Amiga 4000 would be the ultimate one. But can you imagine? Can you imagine how much money that set you back to find a good working 4000? I've done that before. I've hosted somebody, and my stream has still been running in the background, and you can still see it. If you were watching the stream or anything, you can still be able to see it. Is it beer time, Catherine? Nice. I wanted to go in there. Oh, well, now I've got a bit of a difficult situation. '91, yeah. You got some coffee? I had some coffee, but I've drank it all now. I've got a mug with a picture of the Queen on. Look, it's actually an old picture of the Queen, but it's still a picture of the Queen. I remember hearing a story that when it was the Queen's Jubilee in 1977, which is when this mug is from, my granddad was in a pub and somebody said that he got into a fight nearly because somebody said, God save the Queen, and my granddad said, oh, but the Queen, and he nearly got himself into an argument about it. Yeah. I don't know how I came to get that mug actually. I've had it for years. It sat in the cupboard and I thought, well, I might as well use it. I know it's a commemorative mug, but I might as well use it. It's just a mug. I've got a whole cupboard full of coffee mugs. Exactly, that's what I thought. Use it. Ah, no, 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 no. Damn blocks. That's why you got to... Stupid blocks. Even though that that T was on there to pause them, those blocks still didn't get paused, did they? Yeah, you should get a. Oh, I don't see why it wouldn't work here. Is that going to be enough? Either way, it's got all the little ones out of the way. If it'll settle down and go down the bottom, I can just... No, nip across. It was probably knackered anyway, Catherine, and when you cleaned it, it just finished the job off. If you do it right, you can get a really good score on this one. Well, if you can get a good one at a decent price, all it needs is a bit of cleaning and a bit of general maintenance done to it to get it up and running, then you've still got a deal, haven't you? As long as you haven't got any expensive parts that it needs or any parts that you can't get anymore. The good thing about Amigas, and I know the Amiga 1200s in particular, is the batteries. If I can get him to go down that left side. No, it's not going to make it. That probably took me longer to do that than it would have done just to go up the top. Panic, 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 panic. There we go. Yes. Oh yes. Big bonus time. Big bonus time. Those clock batteries are the worst bloody ones because they go very, very easily. Very just. Enough, just enough. I've got rid of all the small ones, which is a good thing. If I can wait till he stops moving, maybe I can get around him. One more time. There we go. Thromped him. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, Thrumps blocks in Super Mario, I'm well aware of them. I know exactly what you mean. I know all about thump blocks, believe me. Put your hands in the air. Well, it's very dangerous at this point if you've got small ones left as well. There we go, 82%. Not bad. '88 is quite a good score. I knew that would be too much. I knew I couldn't do that. But Simon, if you knew you couldn't do it, then why try? Because I was trying to take a gamble, my dear. I was trying to take a gamble. Oh yes, that's right. There's one stuck at the bottom there. That's kind of funny. You've got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Bit of advice there, I heard. SXA. Exactly, Ian. Me and Kenny, we go way back. If I just chop that bit off, that should be enough. Yeah. That's enough, that'll do. She'll do, as they say. Or as I've heard people say. There we go. She'll do quite nicely as well. Squared away, just like that. Oh, that was close, that was close, that was close. But I'll get a nice bonus for that. I'm gonna let all those little ones trapped in there, and that ain't gonna be enough to finish the job. Down. Oh, God. Come on. This can be done. Kept that a bit close there, but cutting that a bit fine, but we got there. There we go. Who said I lost my skill there? Who said my skill was disappearing at all? Good, I don't know what happened to the sound there. And that was too close, let's wait for him to stop. He'll stop, I know he will. Or we can just do that and get 86%, which is nice. Oh, Lord. You piece of junk, look. That's what makes that level so hard, all those blocks on the side like that appearing. But I still got 88%, which is quite a nice score to get. Nice percentage to get. He goes in the top there. %. Nice. That is an example of a dickhead. Right. Yeah, some idiot going past. I'm right in the front of the house here. So I've got some idiot going past out there. You dirty rotten cheat. %! Yeah. Hello there, Yellow Belly 1970. How are you? Welcome to the stream. They need to go at the top there. Well, you come to the right... What's happened, look? You come to the right place. At least for today. Somebody's gonna get killed out there one of these days. Oh yeah, CPC, Amstrad. You like a bit of Amstrad? I don't play any Amstrad. I've seen it played, but that's how I am with like ZX Spectrum, Amstrad, stuff like that. I never actually had them back in the day. So the C64 and Amiga is what I had, so that's what I tend to play, but I am open to other stuff. But there's a lot of good C64 stuff out there, even today. And new stuff still being made, so... I'm trying to get those small ones out of the way, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Oh, yeah, the old systems, a lot of the old systems are good. The shield went, knew that was going to happen. My friend had a Spectrum, but I was with the Commodore 64. Despite the fact of me being into Jet Set Willy quite a bit, I never actually had a Spectrum. Oh, okay. You're doing on YouTube. Yeah, there's been quite a lot of good new stuff coming out for it, for C64. '88. That's not a bad one. But what you mean that C64 console they were trying to come out with and it flopped big time? Mostly I'd want mostly I'd be just C64 or Amiga 1200, but if I was going to try any Commodore machine that I never owned, I'd probably go for a VIC-20. But I probably after playing a C64, VIC-20 is not going to be as good, is it? Unless you had one back in the day. Right. I have done it, which is the main thing here. The success of the mission is the main accomplishment and the main thing. Didn't quite have enough to go to chance going down. Yes! Top bonus points. GS64, yeah, because there weren't many of them made. Because people just wanted the computers back then. They didn't want the console. Nowadays, people want consoles. Young people and everything, they don't want computers unless they want to want the specific thing. Their consoles, their phones, and all that stuff. They're quite happy with. Unless you've got a real hardcore gamer or something. Back in the day, we just wanted computers for some reason. Even though most of the computers back in the day would only you could a C64 and stuff, you could do other stuff on them, but mostly they were gaming machines. Like most people who had a C128 would use it in C64 mode most of the time. There are very few games that actually ran in C128 mode. There were some, but not many. That could have been nasty. And half the games that ran on the C64 would run on the C16, very few of them. Some of the basic ones would, and some of the... C64 I think was still the best one to get. I would even prefer that over a C128. By the time the C128 was coming around, the Amiga was already thought of. Look how similar the Commodore 128 looks than an Amiga. You can always get C64 and put it inside a C16 case if you really wanted to go for the look. If you want to do that kind of thing. That's cool. You're collecting old machines. I'd love to be able to do that. Really would love to. Rocco, how you doing? Bollocks. I thought I could be clever there, but not so much. I've got to investigate that because that didn't sound very good, that noise. I think it was just the wind, but it sounded like somebody outside looking around at the door. Right, piss off. Yeah, ready. Thank you for the follow. Don't know how I managed that, pinning it down in the short space like that. Too many small hands in there. Too many hands in the pot, as they say. I don't think I can do much about that. Other than wait for my shield to completely disappear, which I don't want to do. Cheers, Wicked. How you doing? How's it going today? Yeah, C64. Big bonus time. I may have lost a life, but I have got an extra life back and another big bonus. Come on, otherwise I'll have no shield left. Nice. Not quite big bonus, but a nice percentage should be there. 86% is good. It is good. Always does this to me, this bloody level. I can live with 84. I was heading for the cut off there, but it didn't quite work. I'm trying to lure it back up into that corner, but it doesn't seem to be working. I think I'm going to have to cut it off from the top. You know, trap it in the bottom bit instead. There we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. I eventually got there. Now we're getting a bit more like it. round 10. Double fierce. Yep, it was a crab, that one was. Quick! Ah, jay, the blocks got in the way. I suppose you'd have to do some jiggling around because the ports on the back of the C16 are a bit different. I've never actually seen a C16 in person, so. But. I gotta answer that message. Yeah, it's a bit like the cars, the situation with that. I have to nip out for a second. I'll be back in just a little while, okay? I am back now. Welcome back, Ika, as well. Well, sorry about that. I just had something that needed to be done. Thank you for the welcome back. Good, good. Didn't quite work out to plan, but oh, I need more than 80% on this bloody one. Ah. Hey, Jamera. Still around then? We'll have another go on this, and then we'll probably have another game or something different. Yeah, I know this game is based on Quicks, but I don't know if C64 had that. 'Cause Quicks is a later game. Sticks. Cheers, is that what it's called? Okay. I don't know if I'm familiar with that. But I like this game. I do like this one. Ah, okay. Cheers. I see what I see. So presumably this was based on it, and Quicks and everything else was all based on that. I've got rubbish in my keyboard, and I only cleaned it a couple of days ago. So I don't know what was in there. Big bonus. Big bonus for doing it the first time. Well, this is a version I was familiar with. This is the one I had. And I remember I had it on disc back. No, I didn't have it on disc back in the day. What am I talking about? But it didn't take very. I had it on tape, but it didn't take very long to load. It wasn't a very long loading game. 85. Cheers for the GGs there. Thank you. Yeah, this must have had some kind of turbo on it, because I know it's quite a simple looking game, but it still would have taken a while to load in the C64, wouldn't it? Most of the games, later C64 games, have turbo load. Because there are some that will take like 5 minutes to load. And even back in the day, 5 minutes is a long time to wait for a game to load. But I have a lot of tape versions of games just simply for nostalgia reasons. Like I was saying earlier, the tape loading screens of them. I did a whole stream once. It was only about a couple of hours, but I streamed my main stream for the day, and I was testing the tape loads and doing save points for my so I can play them on stream quickly without having to go through all the loading. And I was streamed tape loaders. That's all my stream was, just 2 hours of tape loaders. It was like 1 o'clock, 1 AM, something like that. It was really, really late. Yeah, I've heard of somebody that does. I've seen people do that before, Chiz. But it's a thing. People will watch it because people like it for nostalgia reasons and one thing and another. People will watch the tape loaders. I used to load them from tape on stream, but then I thought, yeah, cracked versions are a bit. A lot of my games are cracked. A lot of these are cracked versions, but the taped ones, I did still download them, but they are raw tape versions. You can't really do much crack the tape version very easily, can you? What can you do with it? Well, it depends what you do. If you just play it as is, you still completed it. If you play it if you enable like cheats on the cracked versions of the game, then yeah, you enable extra lives, you enable a bit of stuff, various bits and pieces. Like when I play Wiz and Liz on the Amiga, sometimes I put infinite lives. Now I can't claim I've properly completed that if I've had infinite lives, but if I play it as it was meant to be played. Right, I'm going to do another game. I'm going to do another game. But what am I going to do is the question here. Ah, I see, Chiz. Yeah, yeah, there is that. There is that. Because you don't know what else has been messed with when they're cracked them, do you? There used to be a site that used to have an archive of old tape files on it, which is what I used to download these tape files. I mean, this was a tape file. I've got a save a snapshot saved of it, so I don't have to load the tape every time. Because this is a boring tape loader. This is just graphics and on the screen. This is not a hasn't got any music, hasn't got anything. Oh, I do understand what you're saying, Chiz. I don't play. I'm not saying you do or don't, but I don't play competitively. So I don't really care to a point. But yeah, oh no, it's absolutely fine. I'm not saying that you're wrong or anything. I'm just saying that yeah, it's better to have the raw versions of the games, even if you've downloaded them. If you understand what I'm saying. Lunar world record holder. Really? What's your highest so far on that then, Chiz? But what is your highest on it though? Has it changed since we last spoke? I haven't practiced Lunar nearly enough. I'm going to have to practice Lunar off stream and then come on stream and play it and say, look how good I am. But the thing is, with that, you can be really good, you can have a really good game, and then next time you get about 4 points. Yeah, my current PB is still 3k. And I rarely get that. 3k sounds absolutely crap compared to 13k, that's a lot. And I had to at least make the effort to do best last time I was playing, because I did have Shannon watching me. Last time I was playing. So I had to at least make a decent effort. I was definitely not going to make it now. Might have just scraped through if I hadn't got snagged up there. Alright, Chiz, well, see you later, and thanks for coming by. And thanks for staying there, sticking around and lurking. It's always good to see you. The wind's blowing the letterbox on the door, and the cat is. You're getting upset about it, aren't you? He's getting a bit upset, aren't you? This game has some hellaciously difficult levels on it. Whoa, I'm on the wrong side. Haha. Well, you live in Wales, do you? Cool. Yeah. Oh, Yellow Belly. No, forget it. That's something different. I'm getting confused. I thought I recognised the name from YouTube. Maybe I've seen your YouTube stream before. I cannot remember. It just rang a bell. When you said Wales, it just rang a bell for a second there. So it's possible I've seen you on YouTube. I'm not 100% sure. Do you just stream on YouTube or do you do videos as well? I'll have to check you out on there sometime because it's possible I've watched you before. I've probably never commented or never done anything like that on any of this stuff, but I used to watch a lot more YouTube than I do now because now I stream more and watch streams, but I used to live on YouTube. In fact, when I first started streaming, I used to start it off on YouTube, but then I did Twitch and YouTube and decided to stick to Twitch only because I found that worked best for me. But I know I'll just use YouTube just to upload my streams. All my YouTube channel is just full of videos of streams, of Twitch streams. That's all pretty much that's on there. This isn't going so well, but this level very often doesn't. If I was to say to get past it, it wouldn't be the first time. In other words, I have done it, but it doesn't look like it's very likely to happen this time. No, now I've definitely lost it. I ain't going to do it now. It's not a lot different really, to be honest with you, but it's what you're used to. I didn't find Twitch very different. I just found my niche with Twitch. It could just as easily have gone the other way and I could have been on YouTube. If I was to stream on any other service other than Twitch, or if Twitch was to go tits up, which it probably won't, but if it was, I would go to YouTube. That would be my second choice. Considering I already have a YouTube channel out there, I'll just use that to stream on, but this is very, very similar. Some of the sites you have to change your settings on, but Twitch and YouTube work on very, very similar settings. You sometimes have to tweak your bitrate on Twitch if you do it, because I stream modern stuff as well sometimes, and if I'm doing certain stuff and it's high resolution, it can be pixelated. So I sometimes have to do my bitrate changing. I'm not sure if that's the same with YouTube or not. Excuse me, I'm already yawning. 5 o'clock and I'm already. You know what? I probably fucked this up, look. I have. No way that's how this is happening. Ah, what? SWA. Okay then, yeah, well, thanks for coming by and thanks for the follow, and hope to see you again on future streams. Have a good night. I ain't going to be much longer myself. I need to get tea and I've got a bookcase to build. Because that's really how I want to spend my Saturday night, but... but it has to be done. Come on, I tapped out of my game. That's better. I'm off course. Help. Back on course. Stay here, stay on the track. Good, good, good. Good. Keep it together, Simon, because it's possible. It's possible this time, but I've really got to keep it together. It's not likely, mind, because I haven't got that many, that much health left, that much energy left. Energy. I feel like that kind of in real life sometimes. I don't have a lot of energy, you know. Come on, come on, come on, come on, almost. Whee! Oh, did you see how freaking close that was? Yes. Yeah. Nice. This girl. Wow. Yeah. Right now, this is a pain in the ass, this level. I've even done this level before, believe it or not. The furthest I've got is Thunder Road, which is about 2 levels after this, I think. But that's the furthest I've ever got. I've not beat this level for some time. We've not got a lot of room for error, and there's a lot of spinning around and getting snarled up behind. These are the cars. And I've missed. What's happening here? I think we're crashed. I think we're crashed, ladies and gentlemen. We've crashed. I have to go and eat tea and stuff. So I'm going to call it a stream for today. But thank you very much for watching and coming by, everybody. I really appreciate it. I shall be back tomorrow. I shall find somebody to host in a moment. And in the meantime, have a good night, everybody, and peace out. Right, who can I host?